total in the world surpassing CNN and Fox News. But guess what happened? Go to my Twitter, Real Alex Jones. We have a video of it. In fact, I'm going to do a demonstration here so it's in HD. So I have to do or somebody show it. Google, because we're also #1 in trending on Google, and guess what? #3 on Google total. Google does not list us. It does not show that the app exists. This is a 3-week-old app, InfoWars official. We knew this was coming. I told you it was coming ahead of the midterms. I thought it would maybe be in a few more weeks later. We are #1, but it doesn't show you who's #1. Oh, above the Huffington Post and One American News. Isn't that just interesting? It won't show you who won the football game. They won't show you who won the wrestling match. They won't show you who won the Indy 500. Oh, but then if you actually go and click into it, it comes up. Isn't that just special? How long till that's gone, gone, gone? But what happens when the jury sees that? And what happens when the jury sees this? Well, they think by then they've stolen the election in 2018 and 2020, and they'll have a tyranny here, and it won't matter. But guess what CNN's been doing since they got us taken off Facebook and everywhere else? InfoWars app overtakes CNN on charts. CNN desperately lobbies Apple to censor. If that isn't tortious interference, if that isn't racketeering, if that isn't a restaurant, if CNN was a restaurant with, feces on the ground, roaches everywhere, E. coli, salmonella, food poisoning, and we've got this glistening restaurant with the most lavish chefs, great prices, parking lot overflowing, lines around the corner, and CNN's calling the fire marshal saying, get over there, there's too many people in there, and CNN's running around the street with bullhorns. There's roaches in there the size of a chihuahua. There's rats the size of a Doberman. Don't eat there, you'll get sick. Meanwhile, the windows are all gross, everything's falling apart. Nobody's over here eating in the restaurant. CNN's got a cigarette hanging out of their mouth going, you know what you do? When they close at midnight, you burn that joint down. We want InfoWars off the air now. But, Trump criticizes. He's hurting the First Amendment. Don't criticize us. That's violating the First Amendment. That is the First Amendment, you anti-American criminals.
Nourish a probiotic-friendly environment in your gut with prebiotic fiber by InfoWars Life. Help the good bacteria thrive and support overall digestive health with our specially formulated prebiotic fiber, a mixture of clinically studied and organic acacia, fruit, and flax fiber. Prebiotic fiber is soluble fiber that ferments in the gut to help feed good bacteria, which helps you digest food, absorb nutrients, and even support your immune system. InfoWars Life's cutting-edge formula only brings you the highest quality, organic, and clinically studied ingredients. Cheap prebiotic fibers are used up only at the beginning of the colon, but our premium organic acacia fiber is slowly digested by the good bacteria throughout the entire colon for maximum prebiotic effect. Head to InfoWarsLife.com or call 1-888-253-3139.
Crashing through the lies and disinformation, it's Alex Jones coming to you live from the front lines of the InfoWar.
It's 8/8, Wednesday, the 8th day of August 2018. I am Alex Jones, your host. My goodness, it's 8/8/8. Ha-ha! And Infowars.com, free official app, is the #1 trending app in the world. #1 trending app on Google Android. #1 on iPhone. And #1 on other platforms. But guess what happens when you go to the Google free store? Even with all the paid apps, it's free and it's #1. But on most phones won't show up. They've got it blocked on phones, but on some computers it comes up. And that's the same thing happened when I was the #1 podcast in Joe Rogan's history. It was never listed on iTunes. You had to hand search it. But it was #1 for a year and never put to the top because it would have gotten even bigger. That's how they operate. They force feed what they want. And CNN, after they brag, they helped get us lobbied off YouTube. Google's delisting us. Facebook, everywhere else is bullying Twitter to take us down. And here's the headline from Breitbart. InfoWars app overtakes CNN on charts. CNN lobbies app to censor. They say, we want it removed. We want it taken off. We don't want people to go to the digital store and go in and get what they want. No, no, no. CNN's app's free too. But people don't want it. It's only been out 3 weeks. CNN has had their apps for years. Our app's been out 3 weeks and is already #1 in trending and already #3 on Android and on Apple and is trending within days to be #1 total. And they aren't going to allow that, are they? 4.9 star review out of 5. Everyone loves it. But that's okay. CNN, why, they're CNN. So when they're not lying to you about WMDs or pushing the Arab Spring and helping kill millions of Iraqis, they're busy telling how hateful I am because when the public questioned Sandy Hook, I questioned some of it as well and believe people have a right to question. And then later, years ago, said I believed it happened. And so they just lie and say that I said nobody died at Parkland and got me taken off YouTube till YouTube went and looked. And they said that was a mistake. And they took the strikes off and put us back up. But 3 months later, right before the election, they were back. And they lied about us again and got us taken off. CNN knew more about my account with Google than I did. They were in my account and talking about my account and how much money we made a month off of it and what we were doing and what was going on. That's from a few days when we surpassed CNN. Now we're #1 in trending and #3 on Google and on Apple. And within days, if not hours, we will be #1 on total apps. Now, are they going to allow that? Are they going to allow that? No. And so, in front of the world, they're going to continue to attack us. And they know that we're getting record traffic to Infowars.com and Newswars.com. So, MailChimp, we've been using for 5-6 years to send out under all the rules properly our emails to you every day. Notice you haven't got emails since yesterday. They said, nope, bye-bye, you can't use this, you're evil. And then you can't comment on Infowars.com or Newswars.com, which is a very popular function, with Discuss. That's gone. They just said, no, you violate our terms of service, even though it's their moderators and their system. That's why we liked it, because it's hard to moderate all this stuff. And so what they're saying is they violate their own terms. Now, what you're doing is you're racketeering. You're going to come out and you're going to deny us services on our own website. Oh, but it's their own company. Really, Samsung TVs say, when you buy this TV, you waive your rights. We can watch and listen to you in your home and share it with third parties because we're our own company. How about all these congressmen and women running for office neck and neck with Democrats? The Democrats can all advertise. They can all be political on their Facebook pages and YouTube pages. But Republicans are all being blocked as well. Is that just because they're a company now? Maybe AT&T will tell the Republicans, you can only use your telephones, 10% of the time. You'd be like, well, I pay for a service. You can't be, letting me only use the phones 10% of the time and letting the Democrats use it 100%. That's what this shadow banning and all this is. So why did Jack Dorsey come out and say Alex Jones hasn't violated our rules? Their rules are nebulous. Their rules are globalist. Their rules are like h0W stuff where no one can follow them. It's all subjective. What is hate speech? One man's hate speech is one man's religion, vice versa. They let the Islamists do whatever they want, but if you criticize it, you get restricted. And Twitter knows that Trump came out a week and a half ago. Let's put his tweet up there for the president if we can find it. And the president said, this shadow banning, I'm getting a lot of reports of it, of Congress people and other Republicans and conservatives. Very, very troubling. It's illegal. Going to do something about it. So I believe the reason Jack Dorsey didn't join the rest of the pack in banning me like he did Milo a few years ago is because he knows that Trump and this broadcast and the Republican Congress is aware of what's going on. And suddenly, days after Trump put that tweet out, suddenly we were only restricted in some of our tweets. Most of them actually went out. So instead of getting 5 retweets, we'd get 10,000 again. Now, some that somebody dubbed political or something, which everybody else can do, Trump crossing the swamp as George Washington, stuff like that would still get blocked. So you can see they're in there still trying to bend it to the Democrats, bend it. But they know they're getting watched. But they think, hey, if they can just make it 3 months and get Democrats in, the impeachment can start, and then it'll be okay. But if they lose, if it doesn't work, there's going to be hell to pay. But maybe not. The Republican Congress is so stupid when it comes to tech and these issues. So dumb, the terms they use. The Democrats are, too. The Democrat Senator Murphy calling us the rotten tip of the iceberg, saying ban all the conservatives. Incredibly out in the open. He goes, banning just one website isn't enough, which he's admitting they're trying to ban our site itself. We need to ban them all. What he's really banning is our multimedia, our reporters, our people, our guests. They're saying all of you can't be on Facebook, all of you can't be on YouTube, all of you can't be on all these platforms. iTunes, everywhere else. And then they're testing to see, will Joe Rogan have me on to defend free speech? He was already telling me 2 weeks ago he wants to be on. I haven't heard the time. Now will he? Or will he get scared and not thinking, keep his head down? Because then later, he'll lose his speech. And will everybody else have me on? Well, the truth is people are lining up around the block to have me on their broadcast. People invite me on all the time. I'm usually too busy, but I've been doing it, working really hard, doing a lot of interviews because I need to fight for free speech right now. Not just my speech, but everybody's, because we're domino number one. Make no mistake. So Howard Dean and all these Obama people, they're demanding we be taken down. And they're more shrill because their socialist star, Alexandria Cortez, had all the people she endorsed lose their primaries. Well, yeah, when you tell folks you're a commie, it doesn't work too well. So they're now in panic mode as Republicans won in these key battleground areas that Soros poured megatons, hundreds of millions of dollars of illegal money into this stuff. And they are swinging for the fences with brass knuckles. We're wearing, 10-ounce gloves, but we're still defeating them, even though it's rigged, because people know what's going on and the jig is up. So, newswars.com, infowars.com. Go to infowars.com/show. Sign up directly with us for 1 click to our podcast. Get the app. Send it to number 1, whether they're going to ban it or not. Send it to number 1, infowars.com /show, infowars.com/app. Tell your friends, your family, hey, the battle for the First Amendment's now. They're trying to ban Alex Jones. They're lying about him. They're demonizing him. So they can take him down. They can take everybody down. We need to stand with Alex Jones in free speech. Not just go, well, Alex Jones is a bad guy. You mean the straw man? Well, what the media says is a bad guy, but, he still should have a speech. No, don't say I'm a bad guy. Go all the way. Double down. Stand up. Because they'll be demonizing and lying about you next. We've got so much huge news in the fight for the Republic and the fight for the world straight ahead. Spread those links. Tell folks about those local stations right now.
Who has the only raw, living, whole plant hemp CBD extract in the world? MetaHemp Solutions, a radically innovative approach to hemp CBDs for exceptional results. Why? Because they contain absolutely all the elements present in the original plant. All our hemp CBD products are independently lab tested for potency and purity and manufactured in our FDA registered facility. Try it today. 10% off with coupon code GCN10. Call 833-858-7500. That's 833-858-7500. Or buy MetaHemp Solutions today at metahempsolutions.com. That's metahempsolutions.com.
Healthcare reform is confusing, but whether it's finding an affordable insurance plan, keeping your doctor, or being able to afford needed prescriptions, navigating the healthcare system has become a challenge. Control your own healthcare costs and choices with Liberty HealthShare. Liberty HealthShare is not insurance. It is an association of self-pay patients who unite with like-minded people to share the cost of each other's medical needs. Neighbor helping neighbor. Learn more now by going to libertyoncall.org. That's libertyoncall.org.
Bacon lovers, we ship free. Try our amazing bacon. No refrigeration required. Proprietary value-added packaging provides 10-year shelf life and protects the leanest, thickest, center-cut, fully cooked bacon in America today. Ready to eat right from the pouch or warm and serve. Savory and delicious. Wholesale price for your everyday use. Order today at readytoeatbacon.com. readytoeatbacon.com.
If you like alkaline water, or know someone that does, you're going to love the Dillon Living Water Bottle. It creates alkaline water on the go while reducing plastic waste and saving you money. Made with surgical-grade stainless steel, the Dillon bottle increases the pH up to 9 to deliver both alkaline and antioxidant water anywhere you want it. Alkaline water is healthier, tastes better, and can even boost energy. The Dillon bottle makes it easy and affordable to be healthy and achieve optimal hydration. Get your Dillon bottle today at dyln.co. That's dyln.co.
One of the most incredible cups of coffee can be found in the high mountains of southern Mexico, where the Chiapas farmers have spent years perfecting their techniques. Based off hundreds of years of traditional techniques and perfect conditions, we've sourced only the best to provide you with our immune support and Wake Up America Patriot Blend coffee. Ancient Mayan knowledge is paired with the natural fertility of the land to generate the world's finest coffee bean, carefully harvested and free of toxic chemicals used in big agricultural productions. Patriot Blend coffees have a smooth, bold flavor with great depth to give you just what you need in the morning. You can even choose to start your morning healthier with the Immune Support Blend, infused with a powerful blend to support your immune response and stamina. It's time to take care of your morning routine. Get a bag of Patriot Blend coffee to support the show while enhancing your morning routine at InfoWarsStore.com.
The Real Red Pill Plus, ladies and gentlemen. Our team is constantly on the lookout for newer and better ways to improve our products. That's why we're bringing you a brand new version of one of the newest fan favorite products, the Real Red Pill Plus. The Real Red Pill Plus is an all-new version of the powerhouse pregnenolone product. It features the same great formula that supports your heart, brain, healthy aging process with an all-new natural caffeine boost included. A powerful pregnenolone base, the Real Red Pill, has quickly become one of our fellow InfoWarriors' favorite products. Now, with an extra proprietary energy blend inside, including green tea extract, yerba mate leaf extract, and more, you can get that extra pick-me-up, all supporting your mind and body in a healthy way. It's got all the great stuff that Real Red Pill has, but it's also got the boost in it. Get the Real Red Pill Plus at InfoWarsStore.com.
You're listening to The Alex Jones Show. Waging war on corruption. It's Alex Jones.
This is America. This is 2018, 3 months out from one of the most important elections in our history and affecting the entire world. And finally, the Daily Mail, Breitbart, following Drudge's lead when this started a week ago, are coming out to our defense saying this is dangerous. They're having top lawyers, top computer scientists on the site, on XM, on their Breitbart show. I was listening to it for hours this morning, reading all their reports, and they're going into the scientific history, how the racketeering's working, how it's illegal, how they're building sites to monitor it, how Congress has got to stop this right now, how this is trying to steal the election, true election meddling. And now, InfoWars app overtakes CNN on charts. CNN lobbies Apple to censor. You heard me right. InfoWars shot up the charts. It's gone to #1 in new apps, trending #1, and it's #3 set in days to go to #1 total. InfoWars app overtakes CNN on charts. CNN lobbies Apple to censor. This is America. This isn't the old Soviet Union. This isn't communist China. And what do you expect? Google is on the air in China with their propaganda. Google is moving back into China with their own censorship and media system. Apple has its media company based there and is openly involved in mass censorship. Apple has officially moved to China years ago, but made it official 5 months ago and became state-run. And I'm the only person hammering this, or at least I was. Now, the information is coming out. And Congress is talking about it. They're catching Chinese spies inside the National Security Agency, inside the CIA, inside the FBI, inside the House Intelligence and Senate Intelligence Committee offices of Dianne Feinstein and others. Obama and the globalists allowed total penetration. Don't you remember when they kept having Chinese generals in the White House for fundraisers and giving them millions of dollars illegally with suitcases of cash and no one got in trouble? That was in 1995, 96. Can you imagine what it's like now? Total penetration. They own our debt. They own Hollywood. They've gotten all the major defense secrets that aren't completely classified. They have pushed for us to be censored. They go to Davos and brag how they're going to take down America. And I keep telling you this. And that's why they finally moved and jumped the shark to ban me off the internet. Because the president is listening, the campaign is listening, the military is listening, and they don't know what to do. Well, let me give you a little news flash. The military already knew all of this. They had made the decision it was too damning to tell the American people, and they thought they could fix it by turning the economy back on and quietly pulling out the traitors that were managing the Chi-Com spies, because it's kind of a wedding between deep state, the globalists, and China. To say China runs us, I mean, we have total penetration. Then they started double-crossing Obama the last 2 years of his administration, remember? So to keep some leverage on them, the deep state went, oh, yeah, we'll pivot some ships and stuff out to where you're at. And they said, we're building islands. Get out of the way. We've compromised you. If you talk bad about us, we'll expose people on your payroll, on our payroll. Remember that when China said a couple of years ago, before Trump got elected, they said, if you keep giving us trouble with your pivot to Asia and all this China stuff, we'll start outing spies. And then, as if that wasn't a big enough red flare, 5,000 red flares, as if that wasn't totally insane, it got worse, didn't it?